And to take them with you.
What is up, everyone? Welcome
though.
to some more Jackbox.tv. You don't know Jack? Gamer Grammy's here today.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you don't believe in mermaids, then what is this right here? Huh?
Probably a crying seal.
Listen up. Winner of this game gets to punch the other player square in the face. Cool? You all take care of those screws now. You can force another player to answer immediately by hitting your screw button. If they miss it, you win extra bonus dollars. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
the 24-hour Wicker Store, because there's no telling when you'll need a Wicker fix.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Get ready, time for question. One.
Right off the bat, let's talk about sext.
Wow.
Which of these sext messages would a sexting sexton be most likely to send to his significant other? This church graveyard is making me so horny right now. I'm wearing my construction hat and nothing else. My penis is starting to look like a skyscraper I once designed. Or, get ready, I'm sending you a pic of my junk yard. Player 1. Come on, nobody wants to see that. Player 2. A sexton is a church official responsible for maintaining the church property and performing related duties, such as digging graves.
Of course you knew that.
Likes to do it.
Of course you would be the one to know that. See, I didn't know. I don't know Jack.
Here's one for you. Sure, the Vice Lords are dangerous, but can they dance? And you just wandered into dis or dat territory.
Hey, I get the dis or dat.
Player 1. Your score is the lowest, so why don't you play this dis or dat? I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a gang listed on the FBI's National Gang Threat Assessment, or a boy band. If it's a gang, press the square button.
I only know, like,
if it's a boy band, press the circle button. Player 2. Choose your answer before Player 1, and if Player 1 gets it wrong and you get it right, that cash is yours.
If you hit an answer before me and
you're
right,
then, here it comes.
You get the money, so.
Backstreet Boys, 10 Mile Boys, D-Boys, Pop It Off Boys, Boyzone,
okay, that.
Hot Boys, Star Boys.
What?
You did pretty badly there. I'm sick of boy bands getting all the attention over girl groups. I mean, what's NSYNC got that One Direction doesn't? Those girls are talented and attractive.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Alright, here we go.
Why not try just trolling? Why were the 3 billy goats gruff so gruff? It's not easy being a baby goat. It's not easy being a lady goat. It's not easy being a boy goat. Or it's not easy being a castrated goat. Player 1. Nuts. That's wrong. Player 2. A billy goat is a male goat. It's not easy, especially since goats don't wear pants.
This is why I don't play with you.
Billy goat stuff.
Andrew stopped playing this game, so I needed someone else besides Dad. Okay?
May I introduce Over Easy in 60 seconds. So recently, I've switched over to only eating cage-free eggs. I was just feeling so guilty about eating eggs from an animal that wasn't allowed the simple luxury of moving around a few inches in a hot, crowded barn all day. In fact, I've been thinking I should extend my cage-free policy to other things in my life, like movies. So tell me, if I only wanted to consume Nicolas Cage-free movies, what film would it be okay for me to watch? Adaptation, Kick-Ass, The Expendables 2, or The Wicker Man? Player 2.
Oh no.
This would have worked. Nick Cage was an adaptation, Kick-Ass, and The Wicker Man, but The Expendables 2 is Nicolas Cage-free, making it fine for me to watch.
Really? Who knows that? that.
I know going Nicolas Cage free is the moral thing to do, but I'm gonna have to find some way to supplement my life with all the random screaming I'm missing. Player 1. No, not the Wicker Man!
Huh.
But you could be a Wicker Man
You know,
or
Wicker
lady
sounds familiar.
with a pair of Wicker socks from the 24-hour Wicker store. A tisket, a tasket, your feet will feel like they're in a basket. This wrong answer of the game just gets you an extra
4,000.
4,000
Let's
smackers.
go.
Congratulations.
Oh wait, let me use a quote from you. Ha! I think that's how you. I think it's how you. Guys, I only get the snarky when she does it. I swear.
Next up, Kangaroo, Peanut,
Oh,
Albert
I
Einstein,
love this
or
segment.
Uranus.
I'm terrible at this segment.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Seen on the cover of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band
Oh, crap.
album. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
No. You just better hope I don't get it.
Player 1, watch the clock. Players 1 and 2.
Dang it.
That's just nuts.
Kangaroo.
The correct answer is, while many
Albert
celebrities and
Einstein.
world leaders grace the cover of the iconic album cover, Einstein can barely be seen over John's right shoulder. Although, to
Wow,
be fair, if
okay.
you squint, Ringo sort of looks like a kangaroo. That'll bring an end to our first round. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double.
Everything's doubled.
And don't be afraid to use those screws. You didn't come here to make friends.
I did. I like that.
Up next, Buzzkill Feed.
Buzzkill.
What would be included in a BuzzFeed article, 12 people who are totally named Buzz? A gif of the first person to walk on the moon, a gif of the second person to walk on the moon, a gif of the third person to walk on the moon, or a gif of the last person to walk on the moon?
Yeah, my mom was there.
Player 2, this is gonna hurt.
Nope.
Player 1, you should never have buzzed in.
What?
Next time, try this. Buzz Aldrin was the second person to walk on
Crap,
the moon
Neil
after
Armstrong.
Neil
Buzz Aldrin.
Armstrong.
I knew he was in the first flight. I just thought he was.
You
the
also
third
might
person.
find him in the BuzzFeed article, 15 people who wanted to murder Neil Armstrong.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Dang it.
Here's a good
Thanks.
one. When you wish upon a dead, shriveled hand.
Oh.
Suppose instead of wishing on a star, Geppetto made a wish using the monkey's paw from the famous short story. What might happen to Pinocchio? He'd come to life for 24 hours, then revert back to a puppet. He'd come to life, then Geppetto would get 6 more wishes. He'd come to life, but there would be terrible consequences, or he would not come to life at all. Players 1 and 2. In the short story, The Monkey's Paw,
Yeah,
a
Monkey's
couple is
Paw,
given a
you get
magical
your wish,
monkey's paw
but
that
it
grants
has
wishes,
the
but every
worst
wish comes at a terrible price.
consequence ever.
That's why I never trust monkeys with wishes. If I ever hire a
Well,
monkey, it's to dress
you
up in
better
a
hit it
tuxedo,
more.
play the cymbals, and eat bugs
Alright,
out of
here's
my
the
hair.
tip. Try and hit it
That's
like 3 times. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Would I get more than registered that I
Coming up next,
Barely.
let's get
Few
ready
more.
to crumble.
Cookie fortune, cookie fortune, cookie messages.
Okay.
Okay, for this next question. Oh, great, the lights went out. We could be here for a while. Luckily, I always keep a flashlight, bottled water, and a giant bag of fortune cookies. Okay, let's see what she says. It's better to have a bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy. Yeah, obviously. But for which of these characters is this advice too late? A Clockwork Orange's Alex, The Catcher in the Rye's Holden, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest's McMurphy, or A Streetcar Named Desire's Blanche? Player 2. At the end of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, McMurphy is lobotomized before being mercifully suffocated by the chief. Spoiler alert for a 1975 movie.
Dang it.
Okay, Cookie, the
Jeez.
power is back on. Cookie? Cookie, I'm right behind you, Bob. Cookie, don't try to suffocate me
I
with
only
a
know
pillow
about
again.
the Catcher in the Rye.
You're
So I was
lost.
like, let's try
Player
it.
1. Huh?
Lose it. We're at the final two questions here.
Open wide for Wile E. Conspiracy.
Ooh, okay.
Suppose Wile E. Coyote is chasing Roadrunner around the Texas School Book Depository building. If he falls out the window from where Lee Harvey Oswald allegedly shot John F. Kennedy, what will you hear? 3 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thunk. 4 floors worth of a falling sound, then a crash. 5 floors worth of a falling sound, then a thud. Or 6 floors worth of a falling sound, then a kerplunk. Player 2, watch that clock. Player 1.
Dang
Player
it.
2. The totally accurate and untainted
Oh my
Warren report claimed
gosh.
that Lee Harvey Oswald shot Kennedy from the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository
Are you
building.
serious?
Of course, witnesses claim they saw a completely different coyote fall off the grassy knoll down the street, and the Warren report still stands by the ridiculous single anvil theory.
And now my dog knows how to open doors. That's awesome. He scratched at the door until it opened. Great.
It's time for cinephile dysfunction.
I'm gonna get this wrong. I don't know.
Let's say some old guy pops a Viagra and then sits down to watch an insanely long porno. According to the official Viagra website, at what point should he immediately call a doctor if he still has an
got you.
erection?
I know
the
this, I
2-hour mark
think.
of Dong with the Wind, the 4-hour mark of Dr. Javage-O, the 6-hour mark of Apocalypse Now, or the 8-hour mark of The Hobbit, the masturbation of Smaug. Player 1, pick it up. Player 1. Sucks to be you.
Great.
Player 2. The official Viagra website states that if you have an erection that lasts over 4 hours, you should call a
what?
doctor immediately.
6 falls in that category!
Hey,
I am so mad
it's
you just
clear that
passed
the
me.
old guy from the question
I am so
isn't
mad.
me, right?
I am so mad.
It's some other person. Yeah, it's just totally not me. And that's why it's funny, because it's a completely different
You know
person.
what's
who
funny about this
doesn't
guy? She's the
resemble me
preacher, and she got
at
that
all.
right. Let's think about
That's
this.
good. That's good
She's a
writing.
lady. How do you know this? No, that doesn't explain it. You can't just watch television and know. You know what? Skip the jack attack. Whatever. We know how to play this.
I'm sorry. Was I talking too much? Fine. Here's your clue. Oh, hey, did I ever mention I killed my own brother? Sometimes brothers just don't get along. Good luck.
Are you serious? Really? Great. I know. I'm bringing this up. Yes, let's go. Really? Are you serious? The first one? Oh no, I know this name. Are you serious? What? She tapped that like 3 times and I tapped it once. You tapped the wrong score 5 million times and I barely tap it.
It's player 2! Player 2, this victory is just like a night of drinking. Fun while it lasted.
You
but still
tapped it
going
like
home
7
alone. You won't remember a
times.
thing about it tomorrow. Try to remember
Yes!
this.
She tapped it like 6 times, and I barely tap it with my pinky fingernail, and it calculates it. On to the next one. Jeez, we gotta get 2 done. That's how it works.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and I'm here to tell you that the book is never better than the movie. All books are terrible.
Yeah, well, we're doing 2. That's how it.
Well,
that's
look
how
at
it
this.
works.
We've got 2 of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big.
It's right below all the answers.
And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Indoor sunglasses. Why wear normal outdoor sunglasses when you're trying to look cool indoors? Why, it's
No, you
2
don't look
totally
cool when you're
different
wearing sunglasses
things.
indoors. You look like
Pick
you're
the wrong
smuggling
answer
and
associated
run
with
the
our
freaking
sponsor
place.
to win a fabulous prize and big cash.
I don't even know how they would subtly hint at that.
And we're off.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Dude, I'm so mad.
Kicking things
off
off.
of that last-
Waiter, there's a fly in my ascending colon. Say a coroner were to perform an autopsy on the dead body of the old lady from the children's song, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Fly. What disgusting thing would he probably not find after cutting her stomach open? Partially digested spider bits, chewed up dog chunks, saliva-covered pig parts, or horse remains? Players 1 and 2, you picked the wrong answer. I don't know why. Perhaps you'll die. Want to see the answer?
Horse.
In the poem, the old lady swallows a spider,
I
a
thought she
dog,
ate
and a
a pig.
horse. Also a bird, a cat,
Maybe she
a
ate
goat,
like a
and a
pig? I
cow.
don't know.
And then she dies. But she never swallows a pig. Because after all, she is still a lady.
Oh, mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
How about, it's all fun and games till someone loses a tooth, and it's a dis or
I
dash.
thought it was a tie.
Player 2, you could use more cash. Yeah, why don't you take a crack at this one? I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a Rubik's Cube spin-off toy, you know, like
Wow.
Rubik's Tower, a Colgate toothbrush, or both. If it's a Rubik's toy,
Both?
press the
There's
square button.
both?
If it's
Okay.
a Colgate toothbrush, press the circle button. And if you think it's both, press X. Player 1. Select your answer before player 2, because if you get it right and player 2 gets it wrong, you get that cash.
Cool.
Okay, let's move. Twist. Snake. 360. Revolution. Wave. Void. Wisp. I'm afraid you have dumbgivitis.
Wow.
The Rubik's Cube actually gave me a great solution for all my unfortunate dental problems. White stickers over my teeth.
Oh.
Dance with me, disco 3.
I call this one Music to Get Lucky To. Why do those 2 guys in the band Daft Punk wear those giant helmets? To hide their weird Canadian faces? To hide their weird French faces? To hide their weird German faces? Or to hide their weird Irish faces? Player 2, let this be a lesson to you. Player 1, interesting choice. Here's what a right answer looks like. Thomas Bangalter and Guy Mama de Who French stuff, blah, blah, blah.
I only
of
know the
Daft
band
Punk
names. I
are
don't
French.
know the people in them.
And I
Except
haven't
for, like,
actually seen their
Pentatonic,
faces, but they
like-
must be weird, right?
Except for, like, the
Anyone
good
whose face you
ones.
never see,
Backstreet Boys,
gotta have a super
Pentatonic, I
weird
know
face.
those people.
And I should know.
And single artists. Single artists.
Next, Area 151. Suppose U.S. government scientists got confused during the Manhattan Project and instead of an atomic bomb, developed a giant Manhattan. What might the newspaper headlines have read when the weapon was being tested in Nevada? Nevada soaked in vodka. Nevada covered in whiskey. Nevada doused with sake. Or Nevada drenched in gin. Player 2? Can't do anything right, can you? Player 1. A Manhattan is a drink made with whiskey, vermouth, bitters, and a cherry.
Oh, great. Whiskey actually wins it for once. I knew if I picked every drinking answer, whiskey had to win one time.
Although another couple drinks and I may want to fight someone. 5 fingers! Say hello to 15-year-old spoiler alert. What part of the film The Sixth Sense is its denouement? When you find out he was dead the whole time? When he's shot hinting he'd be dead the whole time? The credits after you learn he was dead the whole time? Or it didn't have one, but he was dead the whole time? Player 1, watch the time. Players 1 and 2. The denouement of a story is when the various plot threads are drawn together and explained or resolved, like the reveal at the end of The Sixth Sense, when you learn that Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. And if you get to this game's denouement, you'll find out I've been dead this whole time. Right, Bob?
Did everyone hear a noise from the sound booth? The old abandoned one that hasn't been used since the 90s? Nobody? Huh. Must have just been my imagination.
Great.
That'll wrap up round 1. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And lest you forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find
Every
the
time
wrong
it goes
answer
on
to
to
the
round 2,
game.
I'm always scared of
Okay,
this
then,
stuff.
here we go.
Let's get it.
Pucker up for. You don't know Jackman. Say Hugh Jackman wanted to increase his value as an actor by altering his hue. In color terms, what would increase his value the most? Lightening the hue of his skin, darkening the hue of his hair, intensifying the hue of his eyes, or adding new shades to the hue of his wardrobe? Player 2? Hate to disappoint you, but wait, no I don't. Now pay attention. Value is defined as the relative lightness or darkness of a color or hue. The more light the color, the higher the value.
Why don't you pick it then?
But I don't think Hugh Jackman should lighten his skin. I mean, I like him a lot, but that dude is already one of the whitest people in the world. Enough is enough. Player 1. There's only one shade to this answer, the wrong shade. Which is great for you
See?
because you've just
Ring a
won
bell?
this pair of indoor sunglasses from Indoor Sunglasses. Indoor sunglasses are not for outdoor
Because
use.
it's not
If worn
sponsored by
outside for
Indoor
periods
Sunglasses.
longer than 3 minutes, sunglasses may melt in the sun and fuse to your eyes permanently. Do not use indoor sunglasses if you have a history of epilepsy or are pregnant or nursing. Please consult with your doctor to find out if indoor sunglasses are right for you. Today's wrong answer of the game is accompanied by an $8,000
big
cash
one!
bonus.
If you
Have at it.
win, I will be so mad. If you in the end win, I don't even know. I will
And
take
on
a
its
sad,
way,
depressing shower.
buying donuts at Whole Foods. And your money hole will get an extra 1,000 for a right answer.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
I'm terrible at these.
Put these things in order of fewest to most holes. The Masters Tournament, a recorder, Clyde Barrow's corpse. Recorder, the Masters, Clyde Barrow, recorder, the Masters, recorder, Clyde Barrow, the Masters, or the Masters, Clyde Barrow, recorder. Player 1, watch the clock. Player 1. Player 2. Ready for this? A recorder has 7 holes. Clyde Barrow of Bonnie and Clyde officially had 17 bullet holes. And the Masters Tournament, the entire golf tournament, has 72 holes.
72? Holy!
I've actually been shot 17 times myself, yet I still
thought
keep
Clyde
going
would've
back to
been
Florida.
the most.
Follow me down to the sea.
I mean, he got shot up though.
Well, I didn't know. I mean, I thought they were talking about.
This one's called Symbol Simon. Which of these famous emblems resembles a letter in the Norwegian alphabet? The Batman symbol, the Apple logo, the Ghostbusters symbol, or the Chevrolet symbol? Players 1 and 2.
Are you serious? It's the Batman
Want to
symbol.
see the
I'm
right
gonna
answer?
flip.
The Ghostbusters symbol has a ghost peeking through a circle with a line through it, which is called an O/ in the Norwegian alphabet.
Are you freaking
There's even
insane?
an O/ in the Norwegian word for ghost. The people of Norway are truly ikke redd for noen spøkelser.
Dude.
Take a good look at the angle of my dangle. So for this next question, you're going to need a protractor, a slice of pimento loaf, and...
Oh, pardon me, ma'am.
Old man? Why don't you
Old
look where you're
man?
going? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, sorry, Corky. I was just lost in thought. There's this thing I just can't remember.
Foggy
on the
Facts with
tip
Old
of
Man.
Tongue.
my... No, thanks. I just ate.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scooty up doodly doo? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man.
Scooty up, do. I forget.
All right, old man, let's see if we can help. Who is it that you can't remember?
Not who, son. What? See, I can picture it, but it's kind of cloudy. You know, like my dead eye. Let's see. It was a show on the TV. I think it was about some police people. And there was a pretty blonde gal in it. And the sergeant fella used to be in outer space. What was that show?
Is it Hill Street Blues, NYPD Blue, TJ Hooker, or Adam 12?
Grammy has it. Stick with him, too.
Player 1, not much time left. Player 1. Was it NYPD Blue, old man?
Nope. Don't think it was.
That's why I answered so late, so I didn't get
Player 2.
retrospective.
Was it TJ Hooker, old man?
Yes! Oh boy, that was it! Yep, my favorite show, TJ Hooker, starring William Shatner.
That's
If you answer late,
Shatner,
if you
old
answer,
man.
if you answer late, you get it right, you get less. And if you
I'm
answer
sorry,
late, you get it wrong,
Corky.
you
Can you
get less.
smell it?
But if
Smell
you
what?
answer
What do you...
Gotta go
fast and
change
get it
my
wrong, you get more stuff. If
nappy.
you
See you
answer fast and get it right, you
later.
get more added. For answering fast and getting it right, you got $3,000. I only got about 1,000.
Try this on for size.
For
A woman needs a man like a catfish needs a bicycle. Who gets catfished in the French play Cyrano de Bergerac? Cyrano, Babette, Christian, or Roxanne? Player 2? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Player 1. Catfishing is wooing someone, usually over the internet, with a false identity. In Cyrano de Bergerac, giant-nosed Cyrano uses his words but Christian's handsome face to woo the unsuspecting Roxanne. It's a great play. I want to watch it with my internet
Who gets
girlfriend
catfish,
Claudia,
not who
but
is the
she still can't
catfisher.
afford to
I'm
visit
kidding.
me.
I
guess I'll
didn't
have to
know
send her
that.
more
I just
money.
guessed. I'm assuming it wasn't the guy in the title. Okay, Alex, don't blow it here.
Welcome
Let's
to
get
the
the hint.
attack. Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. You only live forever once. What made these people immortal? Good luck.
Oh. Ha! Oh wait, crap. Oh, Grammy, is your glitch phone the power failing you this time? Crap, I don't know. Grammy, you get a free $2,000 if you can get this. Oh, that makes sense. I hit it faster. Oh, Peter Pan. Yeah, Peter Pan made a good joke. I hit it faster. Your glitch mode of power is. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Open that. Okay, now everyone, in case you didn't hear it during the last time, here's approximately what she
Player
did.
one's got it! Player one, you cleaned up, which is
Did a little
insane
dance
lucky
as
to
well.
play against someone with the personality of
Yeah, this
waxy
feels good,
buildup.
does it?
Player two,
Feels
next
quite
time you want to
terrible.
play against player one, remind yourself.
Only 25,000. You're making it feel like pocket change over there. Whatever.
I'm only 25,000 points behind you. One win and one loss. I'm coming
Hey,
back
you're doing better.
I'm coming back for a
For two it,
tiebreaker.
because last time we played, you lost both rounds. This time you played, you won one round. So next time are you claiming you're gonna win both?
Yeah, next time I'm gonna win.
Both of them?
I'm gonna just solid knock it to you.
Oh yeah, okay. See you then there. All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. We might switch up the order. We might have 3 people next time. I don't know. I'm running out of just duos to go. I mean, I got Dad. I got you.
He's just scared that I'll beat his pants off.
Grammy, if there's 3 players, that makes it harder for me. You know that, right? Instead of 2, there'll be 3.
Well, I can beat both your siblings.
Whatever! You're not gonna win! We'll see you guys next time, and hopefully Grammy's here so we can just destroy her later.